What's going on, people? Welcome to Skate Talk.
What up?
Tonight, we have a great show planned for you all. And we are just going to start bringing these people in because we lost our host. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring people in. I'm going to have someone drop off. That way we can guard our host back because he has a bunch of questions that we need to get going around to the group that we have joining us today.
Yeah,
so
man.
Let's go ahead and bring them on in. First person I'm bringing in, we're going to bring in Juicy Juice. What's going on, Juicy Juice?
What up, man?
Mike Diddy.
What's up, Paul? What's going on?
All right. And let's see. Hey, David Stewart, if you are listening, if you're watching the show, I'm looking at you right now. Fall off real quick and come right back when I'm bringing B back into it. All right, so yeah, he just went off, so that's perfect. We'll bring B in. We'll get you two to answer the questions that we got going on. All right, and nope, not at all. Okay. All right, and then we got Chuck Birch. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so what we need to do is Juicy Juice, since you're up, since we're gonna do you first. Yeah, Brandon's actually lighting me up right now. What's going on, B? I'm trying. I know it's too many people joined, so I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you back on. I promise. Give me 1 second. All right. Yeah. All right. So yeah. So I need someone to volunteer to get off for a quick second, and then that way we can get B back into it, and then we'll bring you back in.
Yeah, I'll volunteer. It's fine.
All right. Perfect. I appreciate it. And then let's get B coming back. Yeah, because he has the questions.
In a few minutes, in a few seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all should have y'all theme music playing right now, man.
Oh yeah.
Y'all should have had the Jamie. Y'all should have had the Jamie Foxx in the background. Like I was ready to go to work.
See, this is the reason why we don't never get along all the time, Paul, because you always want us to clown all the
time. We need the evolution of skating down there on that walkthrough.
All right, fellas. So now B is back on. We're going to go ahead and get this kicked off because we got a lot of people joining us today. So let's go ahead and get started. B, you're on.
All right. First off, we want to welcome everybody and thank everybody for joining Skate Talk. We live, and this is a big episode. We got a lot of people from all over EGA, Pittsburgh, San Antonio, Dallas, Chicago, St. Louis. We got people, skaters all over ready to hear what these authors have to say about this topic that we all love and share a passion for. So here it is, Skate Talk, the evolution of skating. Here we are. Let's go ahead and introduce our three authors that we have on right now and get them rolling. Okay. Start off first, Mr. Juicy Juice. Go ahead, introduce yourself and where you from.
Y'all got me laughing now. My name's Paul Antonio Johnson. I'm representing College Park or ATL. I'm a member of the Ones. Been skating like almost 30 years. I'm just happy to be here. Like I said, you know, when they asked me to do the project, I'm all about helping any skater or anybody who's got involvement with skating. I'm about the movement. So that was mainly my push. You don't really have to ask much from me. If it's a skater, I'm gonna help them out. So
there you go.
That's me all day.
There we go. And then right off to the left, go ahead and introduce yourself and let them know where you're from and where you reside in.
My name is L. David Stewart. I'm known as Nizam, Chicago, JB Skater, one of the guys of Suicide Kings squad. Been in existence 22 years. I've been rolling 32 years. Man, it was an honor to be a part of this project because a lot of times everyone else is documenting our history but us. So to be a part of something that we're cataloging our history and we're controlling the narrative was an honor and a pleasure.
Wow. Indeed. I agree 100%. Thank you for joining us. And to the left of you, come on and introduce yourself. This is one of my guys right here. Go ahead.
Man, you don't know how thrilled I am to be on this side of the camera because usually I'm in the backdrop, loving what y'all do, man. Hey, look, I'm Chuck Birch, man. I'm from Detroit, man, but I live in Dallas. And, man, when I see all y'all out there, it's just a pleasure to be part of you. Now, I've been skating for 40 years. And, you know, even though they consider me as an OG in the game, you know, I try to get it with the young bucks. And I try to get out, you know, with everybody that's doing their thing, man. And so, man, the skate life and the skate culture, it keeps me young. It keeps me vibrant, man. It keeps me relevant. And, man, you know, I'll switch this thing around, man, to do some things, some bigger things in the skate world, man. That's what the chapter of the book is about. I know we'll talk about that in a second. But it is a pleasure to be with here. And I call all of y'all giants in the game because sometimes, you know, I show up at your rink and I see you out in your thing, man. And I'm just on the side looking like, wow, I'm part of that, man. So it's all good to be here.
No, appreciate that, and you already know you ain't trying. You in here with us, young bucks. It ain't no trying to it. You keep us on our toes and keep us going and keep our creativity flowing. So I always see you and always want to just make sure you know that. Thank you for your inspiration.
Chuck got us using Icy Hot.
Look.
Gotta stay young and liberal.
Tylenol, arthritis, and pain.
Right. Motrin 800.
Bengay, Tiger Bomb, all that.
All that.
I was just hanging out with Chuck last night.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we was getting our roll on last night.
Yes, sir.
So we want to go in. So first off, Paul, go ahead and just kind of speak on your chapter. Give us a little synopsis of what's in your chapter of the book, Evolution of Skating.
That's for those that ain't getting.
So for those that don't know, my chapter, I don't know what the number is because I haven't got the book yet. I've seen the book, I've helped sell the book, all that, but I haven't had a chance to grab it or sit. Right. Yo, people got it at my job and I don't have it. So, but I'm getting mine tonight. Amira has mine tonight. So I don't know what the chapter is, but my chapter says the South got something to skate. And if anybody knows what that means, that's on the words of Andre 3000. From the source. That's how I look at my skate group. Yes, we like the outcast of the skate world because everybody look like, yo, like we not doing what everybody is doing. And then it's not a lot of people doing what we doing. So it's outcasted compared to you go to other cities, everybody's doing pretty much or trying to learn everything. So we're picking up a little bit though. We're getting some followers now, you know.
Oh yeah,
I think it's mainly because of the new generation and social media seeing the videos. So, but that's pretty much my chapter, and it tells the life story of Paul Antonio Johnson, but it also tells the life story of my group, who I always represent everywhere I go. I represent the ones, you know what I'm saying? So where some people don't know Doug, or they don't know Dean, or they don't know Brandon, or the other guys that's in the group now. You know, I represent them everywhere I go. If I go somewhere by myself, I'm still representing my group. So it's kind of giving a life story of how we came about and how, you know, they took this skate group and then they turned it into a movie. Like, so I'm sitting here watching the movie and we're just sitting there like, oh my God, like, this is us. But we didn't, you know, they never told us about it. So we just answering questions and then skating. That's all we did. And it just turned into, you know, everybody, you know, looking at it and say, man, this is us. Like, this is the movie's about us. So that's pretty much what my chapter is.
Got you. Perfect. And also you representing that Ajax, and let people know you got a party going on right now.
Yes. So I just want to let people know that, you know what I'm saying, I love all skaters, but these three guys right here, when she hit me with the email like, yo, Justice League got the live, she was like, but if you busy, I know you got your party. Man, whatever, man. They don't even know, like, they don't even know how far we go back. You know
You
what
got
I'm
too
saying?
much history, bro.
Right.
Too
They
much.
don't even know. They don't even know, like they don't even know, like the whole Jamie Foxx song. Like, I learned the routine. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I knew I was getting on this live, regardless of what I had going on. So I done cut the meet and greet short. Told everybody, hey, look, I got a call. Jessica handle that. I'm about to go do this call, so I'm here with you guys. You know what I'm saying? And Ajax is here to stay. We ain't going nowhere unless Jesus come and bring the bus, pick us all up. And I also want to
Well, we
add
gonna
that
skate there if he do. We gonna skate
oh
there.
yeah, we going straight to we going straight to Skate King in heaven, bro.
There you go. There you go.
And,
There you go.
but Skate
We
King,
going up there doing the Jamie Foxx.
right? But Skate King in heaven it's gonna be flat. I'm just letting y'all know it ain't gonna have all them hills and the ladder and the, you know what I'm saying?
Pow, pow.
Hold on.
Hey,
Hey,
real quick.
it's a national monument. They can't even
Yes.
tear it down, bro. Like, for real.
Yes,
People
indeed.
like, yo, what? People ask me about Skate King, and I explain it to them, and they say, well, why don't they fix it? I was like, first of all, I have the utmost respect for St. Louis skaters because they go uphill. I
Yeah.
am skate uphill in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Chuck, do you skate uphill in Dallas?
Hey, man, ain't nothing like it.
I'm just telling you, like literally, you guys have the strongest legs out of all the skaters in the United States. Like,
Yeah,
for real.
we got
So,
calves, because most people
but
think because we African American, we American up here, but African down there because we got the little legs. But not in
right,
St. Louis.
nah,
We got
bro.
big calves in St.
And
Louis.
I
We
and I
skate
tell
uphill.
and I tell people, if you're going to Skate King, don't be half stepping because your ass will come to a complete stop going around that hill. I was backpacking, man, and I'm like, why am I not moving? And I look back and realize I'm going up a hill, dog. So I had to turn up my juice on my juicy juice meter, bro, because I had to get back up around the curve. Okay, so that's me. You know what I'm saying? But for real though, I just want to say that, I appreciate y'all doing this because we need more of this in our community because this
Exactly.
brings our skate community together because, believe it or not, we're going through some hard times in our skate communities
For real.
as a whole. And then with the new generation, we really trying to bridge the gap. And that's a whole nother topic, discussion, all that
Yeah,
together.
it is.
It's hard, but it takes all of us to work and get them over the bridge to put it together because right now it's broken and we got everybody just going in other directions. We need to be bringing everybody together. So
Okay,
that's
we
why
got
I'm
you,
happy
brother.
to do this for
Absolutely.
y'all.
Appreciate it. So we know you got your party, so we want to go ahead and hit you with 3 questions, and then we're gonna get you back to your party, man.
Okay.
What's your inspiration when it comes to the skate culture, man? What
Well,
what gives you that drive to like this is what I like doing?
well, growing up at College Park, man, you was either good at sport or you sold dope.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Pretty much
Yeah,
like that. So, we changed the narrative. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And we made it to where we didn't even know we was working and we was working. You know what I'm saying?
So
Like,
basically, environment and everything like that. You saw you didn't want to be a product of your environment and wanted to change that and go a different route.
man, it just gave like Doug always say, man, it just gave us hope that we could do something else other than being good at sport or out here in the street selling dope or
Right.
what I'm saying, doing some illegal activity, whatever. And we got our money the right way. So,
Absolutely.
I encourage you know, especially my ATL skaters, I try to show them the ropes. Now, some of them don't listen, and you know, then when the check
Hey,
come out, they're like, "Oh, I didn't get the check." Well,
hey,
you didn't listen. Like, I want everybody to get paid, bro. If I hit the lottery, you know how many TV shows I'm gonna have just so I can spread my money with y'all. Like, I want
hey,
all of us to be
we
paid, bro.
appreciate you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's for real. Like, if I came into some money, everybody, I'm gonna throw a skate party. It's gonna be free for a whole week. Like, yo, just come skating, bro. Get it off your chest. Everybody got stuff going on in their life. You got to skate it off, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
for
definitely,
real.
man. And then what's
Absolutely.
one thing? Is that one thing you wish you can change? Is just about the skate culture?
The only thing I wish I could change about the skate culture is it's kind of hard to change because society has set it up that way. You know what I'm saying?
But if
So
you
we
could
come
change it,
from.
what's one thing?
But
One
if I
thing
could
I know.
change it, if I could change it, I could change the way the new generation looks at roller skating from a whole. You see
Gotcha.
what I'm saying? Because we
Perfect.
come from an era where Chuck's older than us, so we got respect for Chuck because Chuck paved the way for us. And then before Chuck, it was people like Edna and Bill Butler
Yeah.
who can show up to my party and I would not charge them because without them, there would be no us. But the newer
Gotcha.
generation, society has set it up to where they're not being taught to pay homage to the older skaters because they're so used to looking at everything from like I'm looking at y'all and y'all looking at me. They only go as far as what they see. So they
Gotcha.
like to say, well, we didn't see it, so it didn't happen, you know? So then
Absolutely.
you got all these new skaters saying, well, I made this up, and I started this, and I did that. And I'm like, come here. Let me open my file cabinet up, because you don't have a file cabinet, but I have one. So I call myself the file cabinet because I like to pull your file. Like I remember when you had those Target skates on and you couldn't skate that well, but you out here now acting like you all that. No, let's go
Right.
back to this Target skate and then let's go get the history. Like I'm a history buff, so let's get the history. You know what I'm saying of why you think this is yours. But let me go to the origin and show you where it really came from, and then you can take that with you, and then you can say, hey, I do this move, but it came from here because a lot of people are saying that they made something up or they started something and they never started it. And that's
Gotcha.
the gap that's what I wish I could change. That easier will bridge the gap so it won't be so much. And we didn't do the competition thing. Like we all skated and we all loved each other for skating. We wasn't in there talking about I'm better than the Justice League or I'm better
No,
than
no.
David Stewart. I'm better than Chuck. No, we was in there like, yo, Chuck did his thing. David Stewart went ham in the middle. Him and his crew, they bodied it on the outside. Fucking Jamie Foxx came on, and y'all already know what happened after that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They just let all the
No
juice
problem.
out, and then you know what I'm saying? That's what I wish I could change about skating.
Thank you, Paul. Well, Paul, we appreciate you, man. Thank you. We're gonna bring you back on the show because we're gonna have panels and discussions and a lot of stuff you was talking about. There's no other person we rather bring on to talk about a lot of that, especially when it comes to new generation versus old generation and a lot of stuff you were saying. We
Right.
definitely gonna have some more of that. Like I say, we just getting started. So you're gonna be
Okay.
one of the ones we bring
I
back
just
to
want to
speak.
say one more thing, and then I'm gonna get up out of here.
Go ahead.
Ajax Skate Jam is now a two-headed monster.
Oh,
I'm just this is
oh,
the first time it's being
oh,
put out.
Oh,
Everybody watching
oh, okay.
watching the screen.
oh.
Ajax has turned into a two-headed monster. I have
You heard it
all
here
women's
first.
weekend and coming soon. The
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Did we lose him?
You there? Come on.
Come on. We can't hear you, Paul.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Paul.
Paul, go
That
ahead.
blue, we can't hear you.
Get back with you
We'll
on
get
that.
back with you, brother.
Paul, go ahead. All right, brother. Be safe out there, Paul.
All right, man. All right, he's gone. So who's up?
Okay. So Paul was a little long-winded. So you guys go ahead, introduce yourself. Scott, see if we can bring on. I think we got Leo or D Breeze to come in. But you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves, and then I'll both ask you the question, and then you guys will answer it, and then we'll go to the next question and keep it rolling.
Sure. Again, my name is L. David Stewart, and my chapter is the second chapter in the book. It's called The Depth of Skating. My approach, for those who don't know, I'm also an academic, been a professor. Actually, God willing, I'll be Dr. Stewart at the end of June. So I'm finishing my dissertation.
Claim that, brother.
Excuse me, doctor.
That's yours.
Sorry.
What I'm talking about.
So my approach was kind of more academic, but I wanted to kind of document and catalog Chicago skate culture from a different vein. Everyone knows about JB skating, and I'm sure D Breeze is going to bring up the rear and fill up other parts. But I wanted to document kind of like the style of JB, because it's so much you don't know about JB skating. You know, people hear the music and all that, but I wanted to talk about the different points of it, which I covered the music of it, which started with Keys O'Kane in 2003. Incidentally, Keys O'Kane was on Good Music, worked with Kanye. And then the evolution of skating throughout it, the different versions of JB, because similarly to what Paul talked about, you have a newer generation. And then ultimately the impact of the internet, which has really altered skating overall. I mean, even down to the interview process that we're doing right now, right? We're all of us on the internet. We're 20 or 30 years ago, you couldn't even see this medium existing in this format. So
Yes, sir.
you know, that's kind of the nuts and bolts of my chapter right there.
Excellent, excellent. Go ahead, Mr. Birch. Let them know what your chapter on.
Oh, absolutely. Now, fellas, y'all know, like I said, I roll hard. Sometimes I open it up and I close it down.
Yes,
But
you
Absolutely.
do. Yes, you do.
people don't know. My chapter is a little bit about the unknown of me, because, you know, I'm a CPA. I'm an accountant, you know, and I deal with people's money, but I'm a skater. And I'm a skater just like everybody else, man. You know, I'm from the D. I'm from Detroit. So I can get Detroit style just like everybody else. And, you know, I know Rockin' Richard's going to come on in just a few minutes and talk about that, because he's a legend in that. But, man, I respect the game. I respect the craft. And so being an OG, and my chapter is about that, is how do you use skating for a bigger and better benefit? I mean, yeah, we're going to go out and we're going to get it in. And we're going to go and support each other. You know, when we see the Justice League out there, I mean, you know, you guys are called, you know, to be the party starters, because when y'all come, we know people going to come. But, you know, like Nizam, man, you know, we try to bridge the gap to say, you know, well, did you know this ditty? You call it a ditty, you know, skate music. And if you don't know skate music, you know, you don't know skating. And so we introduce that to these DJs who will sometimes say, well, what's that? And then they'll get it and they'll start bopping. It's like, man, where this been? No, it's not where this been. It's where you been. So, you know, we trying to bridge that gap. And so that's what the chapter is about, is to say, hey, man, you never know what people are doing out there when they're rolling. And sometimes, you know, you just got to use some skate chatter to chat it up with some folk, man. And you may find that people are out there doing all kind of things. So, like I said, what I've been able to do, man, is use skating to do a couple things. Send kids to college, you know, raise scholarship dollars, you know, and now the parties that we give have a purpose. And it's all right, you know, to go ahead and make some money for your group and your club, but it's a better thing to make some money for a cause. Because when you make some money for a cause, now you're spreading skating to a bigger audience. The skaters are going to skate. And, you know, and they're going to come out and they're going to represent. But then you get some people that come out that haven't seen skating, and they like, man, I didn't know all this was going on. Well, we tell people, you know, we roll 1, 2, 3, 4 times a week, you know, and we've been doing it for years. So we try to bring people in. We try to take some time with it, and then expose them to the styles, expose them to the game. And that's what the chapter's about, man. It's just about, you know, hey, there's some things that you can do. And I've been blessed, man. I've lived in a few cities. So I keep my wheels with me. And wherever I am, man, I roll right in and try to fit right in, man, and just get it in, man. And so, that's the lesson, man, is, don't be without your wheels, because, you can find these mediums and they'll tell you, y'all skate family. And you can reach out to your skate family and say, hey, when you're in St. Louis, where do you skate? What nights do you skate? When you go to Detroit, when you go to Chicago, when I go to ATL, man, I'm going to see Paul Antonio Johnson doing his thing, man, and I know I can hit him up and say, what nights do you go where? That way you're not wasting time, man.
Yeah.
But at the same time, man, it's all good when we support each other.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And the best thing is when you go somewhere, you got contacts, you ain't out there by yourself, oh, okay, cool. I'm out in Atlanta. If I don't know nobody, I know Paul, I'm out in Dallas. If I don't know nobody, let me hit Chuck up. I can roll in with him.
I already know.
It's about not being out there by yourself in cities and places. You're connected through something. So we want to go ahead and hit you with the 3 questions.
Okay. Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Both of you guys can answer, once on each question, and we'll move right along. So what is your inspiration when it comes to the skate culture right now?
I'll start. My inspiration, I guess, for me is 2-part. Realizing now that I'm kind of deemed an OG, which is weird myself.
Same. Check out our episode about that.
Right. So I kind of feel it as a societal responsibility to kind of bring awareness, particularly in my case, to younger Black men. Raised, like I said before, on the south side of Chicago. Skating is the one thing my mom would let me do back in the days. I grew up in the 80s and the 90s in Chicago. So I see things turning again, where now I'm the one, kind of mentoring younger guys. When I look back to how guys mentored me, so I find it to be important. So there's kind of like the macro inspiration. On a micro level, for me, as I get older, blessed to just turn 40, I had a health scare last year. Short version, I was diagnosed type 2 diabetes, almost passed out, almost died of a diabetic coma. So lost weight, got everything back in order. So for me, on a micro level, is being back in shape. And then, like, when you look at 40, when you grew up, like 40 was old. And then you're 40. Yeah. So for me, the motivation when I get on wheels is looking at these youngins, and they heaving and huffing, and they looking at me like, come on, youngin, where you at? Come get your work. You know what I'm saying? So, like, because a lot of times, people, we deem people a certain way. And for me, skating allows me to be vital, brings my energy, keeps me good. But then to your point, it's just building with a tribe of people and the like-minded people that we share this thing with.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Go ahead, Mr. Birch.
Yeah, man. So my inspiration is kind of similar, but I use skating as a download, as an outlet, man, because I deal with people and numbers all day. So what I use skating, man, when I get out there, man, and get on the wood's just a whole different place for me, man. It's a vibe, man. You get into the music, man, and then you have this intersection of everybody in life, and it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, where you came from, where you live at, or what you do. We all out there just to roll. And that's, man, when you want to do that, you just come back again, and you come back again, because that way, man, you're getting what you need out of it. But more importantly, what inspires me is now to give, because now what you can do is you can give, because when people find out what it is that you do, they're like, hey, I don't want to bother you. It ain't no bother. We here. Let's run it down. What you need, and if I can't get it while we out on the wood, hey, we can. Here's your number. Here's my number. Here's your number. We'll hit it up, because it's a different level of family, and the inspiration is now that you got this real thing called skate family.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Absolutely. Moving on to the next question, because it's just so mind-boggling that we all got some of the same, feelings about this thing. It's it's blowing my mind right now. But I'm gonna move on, because I know we got other people waiting to get in. But,
actually, wait 1 second. We got D Breeze on, but I don't think we can hear him, or he can't hear us. But
I just have it muted.
Oh, okay.
Got it muted. Okay, cool. Perfect. So we'll finish them up, and then D Breeze, we'll get them out. We'll go D Breeze, and we'll try to get, I think Leo's trying to get in too. So,
oh man, y'all can make me last. It's all good.
Oh, okay then. If we got the time, no problem.
He just want to cook.
We'll leave Mr. Chi-Town for last. Okay, Breeze.
He just want to cook.
So, second question, guys. What is something that you enjoy about the skate culture today?
For me,
it's gotta be something.
It's seeing it on a different and larger scale.
Yes, Doc.
To give it an idea of it, when I first started skating, I think I went to my first national party, let's call it 2006. There was another lady who threw a party in Chicago, Sherry, and I had never saw none of these other styles, right? So
shout out to Sherry.
Being what I'll say culturally ignorant, the first time I saw Snap, all that, I'm like, what the hell is all this? Never saw it before, right? Yeah. Never traveled. So comparing that in a 15-year window to now people who would laugh or mock a style, not only in one place, but everywhere, to see people gravitating to different styles. That, you may be, your home style might be Snap or JB, but then you're trying fast backwards. So it's showing like this overlap of growth that, a lot of times, even this conversation, we can do this now because we know each other. So to me, that's beautiful. And that in turn opens up other opportunities for not only just economics and opportunities, people financially, but culturally showing the power and the breadth and the depth of skating.
Actual.
Absolutely. Yep. Thank you. Go ahead, Chuck. Speak on.
Man, and the thing I love about it, man, is that, you can go away. Life can happen. Life happens to us all. You can go away for a day, a week, a month, a year, a few years, and you can come back and you can find your way back to skating because many of the people will still be there. You will still be able to get around and it comes back. And when it comes back physically, because it's going to come back mentally first. Mentally, you're going to think you can try to do these things, make these moves and things like that. But physically, when you can come back, man, it's magic. And and I've been away, man. I've been away for a little while from time to time, and when I come back, man, it's great because those folk that I admire, that I've seen, many of them are still out there, or they come back and they happy to see you. You go away and you're missed. You never think that you're just gone, but they say, hey, look, I ain't seen you in a while, and and let's get back together. Let's try this move. Let's do this thing. And I respect all styles too, man. So, I'm trying to do a little bit of everybody's style, and once I get it down, I can roll with everybody else. And that's what I love about skating is that, again, it's this microcosm of life, man. And, you could be rolling with the gangster. You could be rolling with the CEO. You could be rolling with the chef. You could be rolling with the business owner. And it don't matter. That's the great thing about it. It don't matter what it is that you do or who you are or outside in the rink, on the wood, we all the same. And that's what I love about the game. I do.
Lovely said. And then real quick, fellas, if you could make it short, just one thing you would change, and no explanation needed because we know how those negatives are. But just one, just make it short and sweet on something you wish you could change about the skate culture today, right now.
I would say for me, it's already being changed with projects like this, but the lack of proper documentation of our skate culture within the African-American community.
I appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
Doctor.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, doctor.
Boy, nail in the coffin, goddammit.
That's it.
That's why he got a doctor's, y'all. That's why he got a doctor.
That's why he.
Mr. Burchett, you can follow that. I don't know, but give it a try.
And for me, it is that older generation, younger generation thing. Is that we all got to have patience with each other because we occupy the same space. That's and sometimes as OGs, we got to take some time, and have a little patience, to teach the game. Meanwhile, we got to encourage that younger generation, to take some time and respect the game. Because again, they ain't making up nothing. Ain't nothing new under the sun. It's all been done before, but sometimes, you know, we got to be part of it. And, you know, for me also, understand that with the advent of social media and the like, I don't know where I just went, but I came back.
We can still hear you.
I was going to say, with the advent of social media, all right, we got a lot of brownies out there, man. You know,
yes.
Sure, we got to just usher them out of the fast lane.
Yeah.
You know, tell them where they need to go.
Yeah.
Spend the time that we need to spend with them so that we can get ours on, they can get theirs on, and we can do something for the next generation. Because, you know, I've seen some of these brownies, man, and they come up. They start off in the brownies, man. They get their first set of skates. They get their second set of skates. And then they out there doing it. But that's because somebody took some time.
And I don't cut you off, Mr. Birch, but I'm going to tell you, I watch you every time I go skating. And one thing I can say is the fact that you do take time out of your skate time to show somebody how to skate.
I appreciate that, man. For that. I see it out there. I see you out there, you know, and you're right. You're right. And that's what we all got to do, man, because, you know, we can all get consumed in our thing and do, I think, you know, we got folk that we love to roll with and folk that we love to hang out with, and we should. We should hang out and socialize with the people that have the commonality. But hey, if you out there for 2 hours, 3 hours, sometimes 4 hours, you know, take a little time, you know, because they watching. I guarantee you, they are. If you watch them, they watching you, and they would love for you to take some time. And so, you know, that's what I do, man. You know, and that's, you know, it's what I love about it. And so it's the challenge for people who don't have the patience with it.
I'm a witness to that. Yep, I know that to be true.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for coming on. We appreciate everything. I would love for you guys. I'm going to get in contact with Amir to get you guys contact information, because we would like for you guys to come back on and speak on a lot of these topics that we're going to continue to issue to roll out. You guys have a broad knowledge of what's going on and where we've been and where we trying to go and how we need to get there. So you guys are definitely going to be like special guests to keep coming back on this show and speaking. I mean, I just really appreciate you guys and vibed with a lot of stuff that y'all had to say. Same feelings right in here. So thank you guys for coming on.
Thank you for having me. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely. We'll be in contact with you guys. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks
all right, bro. Y'all take it easy.
All right, now.
Take care. Be safe. All right, Leo. Go ahead and click that link. And if you want to,
I think we had Ice too. Ice was trying to get in. Ice, please come in. We're ready.
Ice from Philly, bring your tail in.
Please come on in. Come on in when you're ready. I mean, wow. I mean,
we still got D Breeze. So D Breeze, you can stop cooking. You've been in the oven long enough, bro.
Come on out. Come on in, Breeze. Come on in.
I'm here.
Yeah, you've been in the oven long enough. Oh!
Breeze.
Y'all should leave me, Leo, and Ice for last.
Yeah, and we wait for Leo to join, but we just got Ice up in here. Ice from Philly is up in here.
It needs to be me, Leo, and Ice.
Ice from Philly. Woo!
I don't think you understand how
Then we got Leo.
Oh,
it's
snap.
a wrap.
Oh,
It just got real.
It just got real.
It's in.
We got three legends.
Oh, man.
We got three legends. What show you know got three legends? It ain't one.
First of all, I'm at a loss for words because, I mean, I got my sensei down there on the far right. I mean, I've been watching Ice since before I even could roll good. And then Breeze just, I mean, Breeze is just the inspiration and then looked out for me as much as I've been in Chicago and everything. I mean, Chicago like my second home because I got the other half of my family there.
Yeah.
So Breeze always looked out for me when I was there. I got Sensei who didn't been there. I mean, since day one. I mean, recognized talent for me from day one, and then I mean, Ice. I'm a fan. So I mean,
yo, look,
I don't even know.
Ice is protecting himself on the show, bro. He got a mask. He double masked, bro. You see Ice right now? It's like double fisted with two beers.
You know what?
I think what Ice masked up drinking the Corona. He trying to keep from getting Corona, but he drinking the Corona.
Ice what he's trying to do is he's trying to keep all that smoothness to himself. That's what it is. He ain't trying to give it up all out just like that, man.
Okay.
That guy there is
Well, first we got y'all. We got all of y'all on the show. So now that we finished praising y'all, let's go ahead and you guys kick it off. We'll start with Leo, then Ice, then Breeze. Your inspiration on just speak about your chapter first off. Just give us a brief summary of what's in your chapters.
Okay, well,
Mr. Invictus.
I've known that, well, in the book, I guess you can call me the closer. So basically what I'm doing is just trying to kick some knowledge out to the skaters, the skate community, and to let them know that we have a passion for what we do, no doubt about it. And how could I say, in the book, I want us to be more professional and capitalize on our own endeavors in the skate community. It's like we got a sifter. Instead of having a cup or a bucket that the water can go in, we got sifters where the water gonna go straight through. So we're not catching nothing. So all that is going through our hands, and what we have to look for, nothing. Look towards nothing. What can we build? Nothing. What can we? You know, in the book, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about what I had to go through in life and how skating helped and saved my life.
Yeah.
You know, man, I just give everything to God and skating. That's it. So when you hear, and y'all can vouch for this, fellas. Normally, when you hear skating, you'll hear Leo, or if you hear Leo, then you hear skating in St. Louis.
Yep. Absolutely. Breeze.
Breeze.
My man.
Breeze. I know it's some knowledge in your chapter. Give us a little summary of what's baking in that oven in your chapter, Breeze.
Oh man, I kind of took it easy on that. You know, these three guys right here, including myself, we got a lot of stories we could tell, man.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Sometimes I need to, just kind of know what's a good story to get out. Some people gave you their life story or their skate life story. Mine is more so about just my growth from the skater, Mr. JB, to Mr. IR. The whole party promotion and stuff, because like a lot of people don't know that my first skate party that I threw was in 2003. That was my first one. But due to politics and stuff in the game, I didn't continue to do it, at least not with my namesake. There was a few other parties that I did what we call back burner on, where I was a silent piece of making some events happening, some groups happen, some collaborations and things of that nature for some years before I finally stepped out and did IR. And like I tell people, the story for IR was supposed to be my retirement party.
Supposed to be.
Yeah, it was supposed to be, man.
Big dog, you ain't retired.
We ain't letting it happen.
It's a wrap.
It's like Tyrese, we keep pulling them back.
Man, it's a contemplation all the time, just because, skating right now, it's got a lot of politics.
Yes.
It's good and bad. Mm-hmm. And then, with some of the drama being just life stuff that you got to go through in your life of skating, Sometimes you just get tired. And bro, I've been skating all my life. And when I say all my life, I mean since I was 2.
Yeah.
So this is about to be 46 years on some wheels, man. I'm like tired.
I hear you. Ice, come on, speak, brother. Come on, man.
Step into the light, Ice. My brother, Leo, my brother.
Ice, it's summertime, so tell me you ain't melting out there. Ice. Ice, can you hear us? Can you come in and speak on it?
Hey, baby.
Ice might not be able to give us any audio right now.
Yeah, he said his mic not working.
His mic not working.
Okay. Well, we'll try.
Let me say this. Let me say this for Ice right quick. I'm gonna say this for Ice. He's also he's not just Ice from Philly. He's also known as Mr. Library.
Hey man, he full of archive information.
Man,
the almanac
full of archive information.
Yeah.
And all I will say is, Ice, even though we can't hear you right now, just know we consider you to be a legend, bro. From St. Louis to Dallas to any city in the US of A, bro. You are a effing legend.
Yeah. Yeah. If he can hear us, I hope he knows that.
If you can hear us, just know that, bro. We respect you to the fullest. If you needed anything from us, we are there for you.
No doubt. No question. No question.
So maybe Ice can hear us, and then maybe he can text us his answer while we get the answers from Leo and Breeze. But so we'll go right into it. What is the inspiration? Because I mean, you guys, like you say, been 40-something years, so it's got to be something that's still keeping y'all in this game, still keeping y'all doing this. What is that inspiration when it comes to today that keeps y'all going?
You want to take that, Bree? I'll go right behind you.
Oh, we starting with me?
Yeah, we'll go with Bree. We'll go with Bree. He passed the mic to you, Breeze. Go ahead, kick it.
You know, right now, a lot of the inspiration is the next gen that's coming. You know, that's a lot of my inspiration. All right, now go with mom. Okay, I got the dog over here, of course.
He was trying to get
be all up in it. Yeah. Every time I get on the Zoom, the dog gotta get in the Zoom. You know.
That's fine. Let her in too.
A lot of the inspiration nowadays is the next gen is coming. It's about what we're building, and I've been saying this since the national scene first saw me. I've been talking about the next generation, because without them, we have nothing. We have nothing else. When you run out, when whatever you're doing ends, it may have been great, it may have been Hall of Fame, but it's over, and that's what nobody wants. So in order to keep this whole skate thing going, the focus is the next gen. So that's my motivation right now, and it has been for the last few years, is the next generation. It's just important. We gotta keep this thing going, and now with everybody looking at it for social media and other financial gain, it's just so important that we really stay on top of this and let it flourish, because it looks like it's finally trying to be something that's gonna be here permanente. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We on the cusp of a lot of things right now, and I told people these things were coming, but people never believe you till they start seeing things, and then everybody wonders why this, why that, because we stayed at it.
Exactly.
Inspiration, Sensei
Leo.
Man, shoot, I'm still rolling because of the history that I've had in the past. My experience with the ones that's with us, the ones that's no longer with us, you know, rest in peace, you know, that we have had history we built with. And I got Ice on the phone here. I'm gonna try to see if I can put the speaker so his voice can come in on it with you.
Gotcha.
All right, hold up, Ice. I got you on here though. I'm gonna try some out right quick. See if this works. Say some, Ice.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you perfectly.
There we go.
We hear you perfectly.
Okay, I got you, Ice.
Good evening, family. You know, I heard everything that everybody said, and you know, I'm humble beyond belief. You know, for the kind words, and I mean that. You know, especially in a time and day like that. You know, like this, that so many people are leaving us. Yeah. You know, I'm excited. I'm excited about, you know, the next chapter of the book and the people that's in it, and just for the community overall right now. A lot of things are changing. You know, I heard part of what Breeze was saying, and you know, my mission right now is to help. You know, wherever I can. You know, it's not to get too much wild in politics, even though I'm doing a lot of homework with a lot of stuff. But
right,
you know, just to pass information on, you know, the people in general, man. There's a lot of information out here that people don't know, and you know, right now, you know, my mission is to help wherever, you know, I can help people in any endeavor. That's where I'm at, and you know, to you know, push the culture as much as I can, man. And you know, basically, I'm honored by the people here. You know, honored by all of your presence and your voices. It means a lot. You know, I'm truly humbled, man, by this entire thing that's happening. You know, in the last few months. Just the praise alone, man, has overwhelmed me, and it's not taken in vain at all.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
Appreciate it, Ice. Appreciate it, Ice.
We thank you for even giving us a second shot coming on and allowing Leo to place you on the show like we needed you. So big ups to you, bro.
Yeah. Y'all don't know. It's important when me, Ice, and Leo are together, and we missing Reggie.
Yeah.
Because we're kind of like equivalent of each other in our respective areas, and so our struggles and trials and tribulations are similar, and we helped at a critical time ground each other. Like when you're going through stuff and you feel like you're alone, it's a terrible world out here. Yeah. But when you have other people that can help show you that you're not alone, man, it's a brotherhood beyond anything else, and that's why it's so important to us.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I got these two big Mama Lucas right here to the left and right of me, because yeah, it's a cold world when you out here by yourself. But
yeah,
you touch so many people through something that turned out to be a hobby, and now it's like become a way of life almost.
Yeah.
You almost if you go too long without it, it's almost like a drug. It's an addiction. Mm-hmm. You need it in your life. So whenever you can find people that share that similar feeling, it lets you know you're not out here by yourself. You know?
So D-Breed, Leo, and Ice. What we want, if you would allow yourselves to do it, we ask you all to please, you know, pass the word. We need people to follow this because we want to help the skate culture. We want to help. We want to help the skate culture, and your names, you in general, would allow people to see what we're trying to do here.
Yeah. Please push us.
Man.
Please push us. You know,
y'all already know promotion. All y'all ever gotta do, you know, share stuff on IR page, man. I post it. That's
there we go.
That's all we ask. That's all we ask.
Man,
we know we got. How can we say this? We got the gods of skating going on right now.
I don't know about that.
Right.
I would almost go so much as to say the Mount Rushmore. Right now. My Mount Rushmore right now are you guys right now.
But y'all so deep in the game.
Yeah, I don't know.
We can't do nothing but try to honor you all because you all have given so much to the skate community. Yeah. I mean, you've gone beyond what you should go through and give.
And didn't have to.
You didn't have to. I see this is the issue. You all need to be recognized because everything that you do, you all don't think anything of it. You all sit there and say, "Oh, that's nothing. It's nothing." Leo, you opened up a skate shop for you to teach people at Northland Shopping Center for people to come and learn. Who does that? And then you got D Breeze, who cares about Chicago so much that he started his own skate party to bring more people into Chicago to see what Chicago skate life is about. So we have to honor that. We have to say thank you because the people before you never got that thanks. So what we want to do, what this show is about, is to say thank you to you. That way you can see the appreciation from people who've been skating for so long. You know, it's something that doesn't happen when you got skaters. Now the young skaters, they roll, they skate, but they don't know who to say thank you to. And that's the reason for this show. We want to put you all in the spotlight so people can know, hey, these are the people that are important to the craft. And without you, what's the purpose? Because it wouldn't be any skating. It would be skating, but it wouldn't be the same.
It wouldn't be like this. It wouldn't
exactly.
Be like
so the direction would be backwards.
So from the Justice League, we all just want to say thank you. We appreciate all the work that you all have put into the game.
Yeah.
When I say that I just fanned out, I just had like a complete fanboy moment. When all three of these cats was on at the same time,
bro,
and it's even and it fans me out more because I know I got direct contact with two of them, and just to be in the presence of Ice from Philly, oh man, that was an absolute honor. That was an absolute honor.
We can actually say on this show we got Breeze, Leo, and Ice on the show.
And I know real quick, Breeze, I was speaking with Amir and she was like, well, Breeze hasn't confirmed, but he said he gonna check in. I say, let him know I'm looking for him. I think he'll find a way. He'll find a way to, if he can make it happen, let him know it mean a lot to me.
Exactly.
See if that don't throw a little bit on it extra.
Y'all know, if I didn't confirm, like, number one, they can tell you my schedule is terrible. It's like one of the worst schedules you can have. Because my days off aren't the same each week.
Yeah.
Exactly. Same with me. That's why we do the show like we do it.
Right. When somebody asks me to do something, I gotta all right, if I'm off. And then if I'm at work, then I'm really limited because it depends on what's going on at work.
Y'all get a call. Yeah.
Exactly.
I got you. We know.
Exactly. If we working, we working.
Yeah,
and right now everything crazy in these streets right now. So it's tough. But I'm glad that I was able to make it because for y'all that might not know, St. Louis was the first party that I went to, that I traveled out of town for. And St. Louis has always been what I've considered, one of my second home cities, because when this thing was in its beginning, it was the St. Louis party that we went to. And when I didn't understand what the other styles were, because when I used to go to Vanessa, the originators, her party, I didn't understand what it was. I just knew people came from other states. I didn't know why. I didn't know what they were doing, crashing our session. I didn't know why. I didn't understand it. But then once I felt, all right, I'm interested and willing to travel, St. Louis 2002 was the first party. And people welcomed us. I mean, I didn't understand it. And, he was like, man, you should do this. You should come here. You should go there. And I'm like, what? And they was like, man, wait till roll call come. Y'all gonna go crazy. I'm like, roll call? What's all this stuff? I don't know. I don't know. I really did not. And then they said, yeah, they're gonna clear the floor and y'all gonna be able to get off. And I'm looking at another crowd, and the younger me, that's all I needed was a crowd.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we need.
We know about
that's
that.
It. I'm rocking and rolling because we got a crowd. And it was a beautiful feeling because the crowd went crazy. You know, at home everybody used to you.
Yeah.
They went crazy at home back then, but everybody was used to it. That's just how the atmosphere was.
Exactly.
But all these other people, they went crazy. They had never really seen this before, and then they inviting you to all these other places. And before that, I really hadn't traveled outside of Chicago. I didn't really see the reason.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, we skating here, it's crowded, it's cracking, ain't no need to leave. So it just changed my mind. And it was at that St. Louis party that my mind unlocked and said, bro, we could really do something amazing with skating with this.
Yeah.
And it's been a wrap ever since.
Mm-hmm. Hey, shout out, real quick shout out. Do y'all understand that we got Joe Hill watching the show right now?
Oh, Joe Hill.
All I'm going to say is, we got Joe Hill watching the show right now.
That's my guy. That's my guy. Real quick, guys, because I don't want to hold.
Hold up. Could I say something right quick?
Yeah,
please. Joe,
absolutely.
Okay, Joe. Now you know you want every time I do an interview, I have to call you all out. Joe Hill, Big George, Wayno, Mort, Lisa Boyd, Hollywood.
Lisa Boyd.
Hollywood.
Oh, Lisa.
Harpo. I gotta call y'all out, man, because you all are who I grew up on.
Yeah.
Every last one of those names that I announced, I got them in me.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Big George, man. Rest in peace to Big George.
Rest in peace, Big George. Right. And it's because of you all. I'm tripping because I got to go with Brian Morris. Brian Morris was the person that actually took me. I studied up under him, and he was the one that actually started the Two Wheels, and I became his successor. And even in the documentary, The Rink, he passed the baton on to me in the documentary.
That's dope.
While I was interviewing him.
That's dope.
And
speaking of which, Chuck say you and Breeze got the torch right now. So
James, give that a close up real quick. Bring that back. Give it a close up.
I done passed it to Josh, Lil Bobby,
Jeremy.
Jeremy, man.
Y'all don't know.
Just call me the groomer.
We got movies. We got books.
Real quick, guys, because I don't want to hold them up. I do want to speak on Amir right quick. So, leave us with something, guys. As you go out, what would be something that you leave the skating culture with? Just some words of wisdom. What would you like to see change in the skate culture right now?
Lee Breeze's watch collection. I want
it. I want to see us. I want to see us put aside all this I stuff.
Thank you.
And come together as one, and know that this is a God's gift to us. This is something that when you go out there and skate, man, you forget about the real world and you in this skate world.
Yep.
And you develop a peace of mind. You know, and to me, that's better than anything that you can possibly get. Money, anything. I have my peace of mind.
Yeah.
And if other skaters, new skaters, old skaters, if everybody can just elaborate on that, they'll see where I'm coming from with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Yep,
definitely.
Breeze, leave us with something you need to see change in these times right now.
You look at the NBA, you look at the NFL, and you see that they have a structure all the way from childhood to, you know, what we consider pro. I want to see us get there.
Amen.
Enough said,
bro.
Enough said.
That's it. That's a wrap.
Enough said. Yo, you got you Mount Rushmore cats. Y'all can go back on top of the mountain, man. We appreciate y'all. Be knowing I'm gonna be reaching out. We gonna be reaching out to y'all to come back on and speak.
Oh, yeah, we got you, bro.
Look, you say something about mountains.
You ain't saying nothing. We got you, bro.
Leo, look how Leo stunk back there, man. You see that stunt that Leo just pulled real quick?
Oh, for real, Leo.
Hey, Sensei, you don't have to chop us in the throat with that view.
I'm hurt, Leo. I'm hurt, Leo.
Bro.
I'm saying, snow. I'm down here in Colorado.
Hey, Chuck, you on that Mount Rushmore too, brother. Don't sell yourself short.
Yeah, brother.
Don't try to pump them, Chuck.
Yeah, Chuck. Chuck, you on that Mount.
Yeah,
you on Mount Rushmore, brother.
You sitting at the table too on the mountain, Chuck. Exactly. Don't even try.
He wanted the disciples at the Last Supper. That's for sure.
Actual.
Right. But thank you guys. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all taking time out to come hang with us and speak on this topic and this platform that we've created. And congratulations on being a top seller. We really appreciate that. And you guys are still, like I say, we striving behind y'all, and we hope to live up to what y'all have pushed for.
Great,
hey, B, we got Ice. Oh, Ice. Ice is still here. Ice, can you speak now? He disappeared. All right, cool.
All right.
Hey,
go ahead, guys.
Great job, man. Just keep it up.
All right, we appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
all
guys.
Right, Steve Breeze, appreciate you, brother.
All right, Breeze.
All right.
Okay. All right.
So fellas. I want to speak on real quick. We wouldn't be able to end the show without speaking about the head author. Her flight was delayed. She was supposed to be on the show as well to just kind of gauge off of everything that we spoke about. But Amir is the head author, and all of the other people we've had on the show are co-authors. So Amir really just wanted to say that her inspiration when it came to doing this book was basically that she just loved this passion that's out there. But the inspiration behind the book was that there wasn't a platform to hear the voice of what we're actually doing. She created that platform because nobody's telling the skate culture story like it should be told. And her inspiration was to create this book so we could get, bird's eye view, mole's ear sound from the skaters and from the source of our culture. It's our culture. Nobody's speaking about it, and our culture needs to speak on it. So that's why the book, The Evolution of Skating, was created. Something that she said is she enjoys about the skate culture today is everybody's passion, skaters' passion when it comes to skating. I mean, if that's not enough, I don't know what is. Everybody in their own right has this passion for skating. Now it differentiates on, what's more important about the certain topics within the skate culture. But one thing's for sure is that people have a passion for skating. So skaters have that passion, and that's what I think she enjoys most about the skate culture is every skater's passion. It's inspirational. And one thing she wishes that would change in the skate culture today is the unity. She wants all of us to unify ourselves and bring the skaters together, because when we're together, we're stronger. The unity is the only way we keep this thing as an evolution. The title of a book, The Evolution, it keeps evolving. It stays alive and evolves to the next stages. So the unity will keep that going. So as skaters, we need to unify ourselves so that so we keep the passion, we keep the inspiration, and thus the evolution will be here, and we will keep staying in there. We'll be in the sports like basketball, hockey. They'll be talking about roller skating, So with our unity, we'll be right up in there in those topics as a sport,
Yeah.
So, Amir, we just really appreciate you. We've got our copies ordered. James already has his. Guys, be looking on the lookout because that's just volume 1. Amir gave me. She told me we need to tell people be looking for volume 2 because it's gonna be different skaters.
Because we gonna be in the book. We writing up. No, I'm sorry.
We trying to make it to the book, Amir. Yeah. We gonna get there one day. You gonna be calling us. We gonna be co-authors one day. But
yeah.
But no, so 20 she's got new skaters for volume 2, speaking their stories in the chapters. And I mean, and this is something that could go to volume 100 because I mean we got so many skaters out there in the world. It's a series. It could be a series, the evolution of skating, the series. I mean, it's so many skaters that can speak and share, their stories, their growth, their road when it comes to skating, because we all have it. And as we just keep continuing to do this, who's to say who will be in the next chapter, who will have their own chapter and be able to call themselves an author or be a doctor or whatever. But the evolution of skating, you guys need to get it. Amazon, show the book again, James. We're gonna keep pushing this book.
Yes.
You see that Amir head author. I think she's on to something amazing.
We're about to push this book like Oprah Winfrey.
Yes, you get a book, and you get a book, and you get a book.
Everybody gets a book.
Facts.
You ain't lying, Christy Collins. So shout out to all our people who commented: Christy Collins, Chuck, Tanya, Janae, everybody that commented. We appreciate it. We see your comments.
So real quick before we do our shout outs, if you want to join and you want to say something, you got 5 minutes. We letting you click in. So if you already have the link, you better try clicking that mug right now. I'm posting right now. So go ahead and you type that link
Chuck,
in.
You better stop complimenting us, Chuck. We're going to get a big head. We don't want to go to the dark side. Don't keep complimenting us. We straight up.
We doing skate talk for the people. So check this out. If you have a skate party, if you want us there, hit us up on the Hall of Justice on Instagram or Facebook. We will let you know if we can make it or not, but that's how you get a hold of us. Justice League, we want to come to your party. So all you need to do is invite us, and we will show up if the time.
Half the time, you ain't even got to invite us. We might just kick down your skate doors. We gonna be in your city saving one skater at a time because we're superheroes and that's what we do.
Exactly.
Because a lot of people want to know what's causing all this, right now. Intensified beef products, okay?
Oh, if you are serious, if you're throwing a skate party, we will be there. It better be enough people there. But if you invite us, we will show.
Yeah. In uniform attire.
All right.
Real quick, you guys got anything? Do we got anybody else coming in?
Yeah, actually, what we want to do is we do want to shout out the skate parties that's getting ready to come up. So first and foremost, Riverwalk, the first annual Riverwalk, May 7th through the 9th, 2021. That's this year. So if you are able to make this skate party, I urge you to go because this is their first party. You always want to go to a first party because you can say you were the first to experience it. So again, that's May 7th through the 9th, 2021. That's down in San Antonio. If you are in Texas, it's no reason for you to miss this because it's not that far of a drive. If you're in Dallas, if you're in Austin, you bet not miss this. But if you're in Dallas, Houston, wherever you are, in Texas, you should be able to make this skate party. If not, anywhere else that you are, get your money right. Make the trip because it's coming up. We got our boy OD. He's going. G Brown. First of all, G Brown killed it last night. G Brown killed it last night. So G Brown will be one of the DJs. And then we also got Miranda Rowlett. She is going to be the first caterer of this event. And this is also her first event that she's catered. So show up. Make sure you support all of these people. Then we also have
so good, make you want to smack your mama.
So then we also have another skate party that's also available. And I need to get to it real quick. Bear with me one moment because I've been drinking this whole show. Here you go. So August 13th and the 14th, you definitely want to show up. You got the Texas Wood Riders. The Texas Wood Riders are having another great skate party, and it's going to be right here in Dallas. It's August. Let me get that right. I want to make sure I got it right. August, yeah, you know Tanya be watching, so I got to make sure I got it right.
Yeah,
August 13th
say it right.
and the 14th. Make sure you support the Texas Wood Riders. They are hosting another event, and all of their events that I've been to have been off the charts. So make sure you show up. If you are in Dallas, if you are in San Antonio, so this is it. You can make a trade-off. People that's in San Antonio, you want Dallas people to come there, make sure you show up in August to the people in Dallas. Make sure you show up and support each other, support one another. But we got too many parties out there that's going on that we all need to support. But those are the two parties that are going to be on the show tonight that we are actually saying you need to be at. So make sure you show up.
Yeah, I agree. Also, do we have any other parties? Is IR? We didn't ask if IR was on for July.
I don't know.
Check our next show, April 30th. I'm going to check with Breeze to see. I'm not sure, but I want to say I saw something. I want to get people hyped.
Yeah.
I don't want to get the Snapdragons wet, and that's not what the party is. It's not going to be a party. So I'm going to check with Breeze. I want to say I could be dreaming. I could be making this up, but I want to say IR is on for July.
Okay.
Let me check though. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, check that out. But if you want your party announced, make sure you hit us in our inbox, Hall of Justice, or you get us on the Justice League Facebook page. But we will shout your party out. This is completely free. We are not charging you anything. Now, when we start getting 80 and 90 listeners and viewers, then we might have to worry about talking about something like that. But as of now, if you want your party shouted out and you want us to show up, hit us in Hall of Justice, Instagram or Facebook, and we will show up and we will announce your party and we will make sure that you get the promotion that you deserve.
Shout out to my man Lucky. My man Lucky got a party coming up in May.
There we go. Memphis in May. He throws it in May.
Yeah, I don't know. I knew we had one more. The next show, I have the information so that everybody that's tuning in and checking it in, y'all will get the info and y'all get the dates on the party because we will definitely have that. Big shout out to my man Lucky in Memphis, man. He's always showing us love, so it's only fair and fitting that we show him the love back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Give one of these. I'm sorry, let me put it over there. That's what Lucky be about. He be about making the muscle, so we gotta get one of them for Lucky.
Yeah.
So real quick, last but not least, I did just get confirmation that IR. Let me look at this again. IR 10. IR 10. Let me get the dates right.
IR 10?
IR 10.
10. Hold on. Oh, if it's the 10th, we got to show up.
IR 10.
Second, third, and the fourth.
July 2nd through 5th.
Oh,
okay.
All right.
Confirmation. See, I wasn't making it up.
Yeah.
I wasn't making it up. I thought I had seen it, but I wasn't for sure. The 2nd through the 5th. IR 10. IRX. I might call it IRX. Fuck it. Forget 10. IRX. IRX. That sounds a little bit better. We just gonna throw the X's up. IRX is on July 2nd through the 5th. So that might be a trip that needs to be in the making. Definitely need that. So the Snapdragons can get wet. That is a confirmation.
Snapdragon Slammer Jammer, yes sir.
Yeah, so the Snap and the Komodo Dragons can get wet. IRX is in the building. So real quick, we'll wrap it up because I know we had a lot of guests.
No Godzilla.
Right. The Kong versus Godzilla. We had a lot of our guests. Thank you for our guests coming on. Mr. Chuck, we're gonna bring a lot of these guys back to speak on a lot of things and discuss things.
We missed 2 guests and they had to back out because there was an issue with you falling off and we had to bring them back. So the guests that we missed out on, don't charge it to our heart, charge it to our heads. Because we did not mean to exclude you. This wasn't intentional. We just had a bunch of issues going on and we wanted to make sure that the show went smoothly. But if you still want your time, we will bring you on, and no matter what show it is, so you can speak your part and talk about your chapter. It was definitely not intentional.
Richard Houston.
Richard. Yeah, we missed out on Richard. So we missed out on 2 people. So we don't want you to think.
Who was the second? So
I can't remember the name, unfortunately. But just understand that it was not intentional, and we want you to understand that we want you on the show. So we will bring you on the next show or the show after, whichever show that you have time for, so you can speak your chapter. But definitely it was not intentional, and just charge it to our head and not our heart.
Because I still want to reach out and bring Amir on to really speak. She's such a positive person, and you can feel her energy even through the phone and through text message. She definitely needs to have a platform to speak on about what she's created, because I think it's the start of something monumental. So we can get with those who didn't get on the show and bring them on with Amir so they can have a proper time to speak. Our guests really had a lot to say. I'm so happy for that they spoke. A lot of things what they spoke about was definitely how we feel, and I'm sure how a lot of other skaters feel. Nothing that I think I could even find a fraction of disagreement in what they had to say. So much positivity and knowledge. It was just incredible. It was oozing out of their pores, and we appreciate every guest and every piece of time that they spoke and gave knowledge on this show. We appreciate it. That's what it's for.
Yeah, definitely. So we had the lines open. If you wanted to join and say something, you could have said something, but now the time is up. So James, if you have the ability to take us out, take us out. If not, we could just go ahead and close the show.
You know what? I have been fanboying out.
We got one. We got one.
Who we got?
Tony Sailor. What's up, brother? How you doing today?
What's going on? How you doing? I'm sorry to join in. So
no. Come on in.
Oh, brother, you good. This is what we want. We want the people to come on the show. This is your show.
Okay, how y'all doing today?
Hey, man, what's going on?
Tony, go ahead and just let everybody, all the viewers know that's watching, where you reside in, where you're from.
Okay, hold on. Let me can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, it's getting the Wi-Fi. Hold on, let me try to get somewhere where it's good. I just pulled up. One second to get situated. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Tony Sailor. You know what I'm saying? I represent Atlanta.
All right, what's going on, Tony?
What's going on? Thank y'all for having me. Again, I thank Amir for putting that project together. Came #1 seller in 10 categories. and the book is doing pretty well.
Okay.
So I'm definitely blessed to be a part of that project.
All right.
You know, the book pretty much shares a lot of different stories, different walks, you know, different beginnings, and basically just shares our culture as a whole.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think because of that, it's bringing us closer and it's bringing us where we need to be.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So I'm on live with the Justice League.
Yes, you are, sir.
This is you live and direct with the Just Us League.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to come see y'all in person. I'm gonna have to bring
Please do. Please do. We welcome you with open arms and red carpet out.
Hey, B, give him the questions so he can answer those questions.
Yeah, give him to him.
Absolutely. Tony, what's the we know you've been in the game for a little minute. What's the inspiration? What keeps you coming and keeps you staying in this skate game right now? What's your inspiration?
Honestly, it's the family portion. It's the kids. I mean, I skate with adults all the time, but it's something about the kids that just drives me to come back. They be so hungry for it. It's not that they just want to learn the style. They just actually want to have fun. And when they show me that, it makes me want to have fun, and I stay in it, and I just keep coming back. Right now, I got my child's about to enter high school, and before she going to her new school, the school that she was at, everybody, all her friends knew who I was because of videos.
Yeah.
And after that, I started doing stuff with the kids, and man, I've been doing it for almost like 2 years, and that's my passion right there, man. It's just the kids, man. They make it fun, they make it interesting, and the family actually helps keep the rinks open.
Yes.
Believe it or not.
Facts, bro.
Believe it or not, I know a lot of people have been saying, "Hey, man, we got to do more to keep the rink open." And my philosophy is, okay, invest in the family, because if you invest in the family, everything around the family is gonna be blessed.
Yes, sir. You are right.
Man,
you are right about that.
Excellent, Tony. Just a little bit in your chapter. What is your chapter? What's just a bit of a summary about your chapter in the book?
Okay. Well, basically, my chapter basically describes and informs of the beginning of the ATL style, who I learned from, who were those originators. I named them by name, first name and last name, so you can find them. But mainly my chapter is also about passing the torch. I've been doing the ATL style over 20 years. I've been skating for up to about 35 plus years. I mean, I've had some fun times. I've done it all. I know Paul is also in the book from the ones. Me and him, we came up as rivals. You know what I'm saying? His skate crew against my skate crew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love him like a brother because, I didn't know he had mentioned us in his chapter. So definitely respect to him.
Perfect.
But my chapter just pretty much, a lot of people have always said, what is ATL style? And people get the idea of the stab being the only style. The stab is part of the stab, what we call the stab, is part of the style. There's like 7 different movements a part of ATL style, and all of the movements are related, and you can trace them back to a ATL homegrown style called yeek or yeeky.
Okay.
Most of our movements you can see, you can trace it all the way back. So like anybody who's always trying to say our style came from this, style came from this. Well, basically with our style, it's developed by the music and what was going on in Atlanta. I talk about jelly beans. I talk about, the soul night, the culture, of how it came to be. And that's what my chapter pretty much covers.
Cool.
Excellent.
Indeed.
So, what's something you enjoy about the skate culture today? I think you kind of mentioned it with your inspiration with the kids, but if it's something else that you see out there, touch base on that you enjoy about what's going on the scene today that you enjoy.
What I like what's going on in the scene today, honestly, just the hunger of wanting to, what I saw was the hunger wanting to skate. Of course, the kids are always going to be my top choice. What I see what's going on now, because of the COVID, it kind of helped thrust us into a new beginning and a fast beginning, because, now it's hard to even purchase skates.
Yeah, it is.
Everybody, my bad. Everybody wants to skate, and you know, it's cool. I love it, but it's also a little bit dangerous because you know it's easy to be exploited for our talents. So I like the idea that people are looking at what we do and wanting to put it on the mainstream or like the Olympics. But I hope that they don't take what we have and create something else. And our stuff is not even, you know, not even shared as history. So I like what's going on now, but I'm just a little bit fearful of how it can get ripped away.
Facts. Hey, Tony, so we appreciate you even coming in today, bro. That you didn't even have to do this. So this is really big to us. So you're welcome to the show anytime that you feel the need that you want to speak on anything. You got the link. Make sure you lock us in. We appreciate you, bro.
All right, man,
absolutely. Enjoy yourself down there.
I'm in Florida right now, so I'm head back to Atlanta probably tomorrow. But man, thank y'all for having me. I'm gonna check y'all out on IG. Basically, drop some more jewels, man. Appreciate it. Thank you from the bottom of the heart.
No problem, brother. We appreciate you.
All right, brother.
All right, be easy.
Pretty easy. Take.
All right, perfect. That's how the show's supposed to go. So, B, it's on you, B.
Hey, I think we did a good job. We already let everybody know we was next show, April 30th. Tune in. You'll get a lot of promotion from us, way more than what's been going on, because we're on the back end. We're trying to push and push and push. Push. Go get the money. Go get the money. That's what we're trying to do. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna be pushing on. We got the IG page about to be booming now because we're about to put a video on there. We're about to put our promotion for the show. So you're gonna get tired of seeing Skate Talk. You ain't gonna have no choice but to tune in because you're gonna get tired of seeing it on Facebook, on IG, it's gonna be on your driver's license.
Go to sleep seeing us.
Right. It's gonna be on your driver's license. I'm just telling you, we're gonna be everywhere. We're gonna be in your kids' cereal. They're gonna have Skate Talk cereal, you know, Justice League popping out. We're gonna be there. We pushing. So please just tune in. I mean, we got what you want. You just gotta watch it. It's here. So that being said, we appreciate everybody tuning in. DJ Super. Diamonds are forever.
And so is the Justice League.
This is what we going out to today, because today was a monumental show. We ain't even got to hear music. We just gonna let the people talk. Take us out, Rick.
The bottom line is, whether you like it or don't like it, learn to love it because it's the best thing going today.
Woo! Shout out Chrissy Collins. Shout out Chuck. Shout out Tanya. Everybody.
We love you. We're out.
We out.